Bro, don't touch me. I gotta get my stuff! They broke my nail. They broke my nail.
Okay.
I mean, they know we have cameras.
That's what we tell people, are they? You know Walmart has better cameras than most banks, right?
Yeah.
I don't give a about no charge. How about that? And that I'm dumb. Let's be real. I graduated, so I'm not no wrong with you.
There's a line that says, Walmart had better cameras than most banks, yet a few thieves acted as if nothing was happening. They would surely regret underestimating the store's surveillance. Police ensured they learned their lesson. All of this was captured in today's video, when Walmart shoplifters forget cameras are rolling. Welcome to This Is Law, a channel that takes you inside real encounters with law enforcement. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Starting with this woman, being arrested seemed to be no issue for her at all.
If you get the job done and get paid, you just take the merchandise, correct?
It was stupid, I get it.
All right, Ms. Dawson, go ahead and turn around and put your hands on your back, okay?
Are you serious?
Yep. Under arrest for retail theft.
On January 2nd, 2025, police received a report from a lounge about the presence of a suspect who had shoplifted weeks earlier. Upon approach, the woman showed no surprise at all and instead displayed an openly hostile attitude.
Ma'am, can you cash out and come talk to me for a second outside, please?
What's the problem?
We'll discuss things out here. I don't want to discuss business inside.
Okay.
Do you have an ID on you by chance, ma'am?
In my car.
Huh? No, you could. I can just take your name, so that makes things a little bit easier.
Melissa?
You are Miss Melissa, just as I thought.
Yeah.
Miss, okay, so the reason why I'm here talking to you, okay, is because back on the 8th of this month and the 14th of this month, you went to Menards, okay?
Okay.
And while at Menards, you concealed, on the 8th, $214 worth of merchandise, and on the 14th, approximately $100 worth of merchandise.
What do you mean concealed? Like,
Stole.
no I didn't.
Whether she acknowledged the accusation or denied it, she maintained a striking calm, unaware that the police already knew every detail.
Just so you know, I have everything on video, okay? I have video from both days, okay?
Okay.
What happened?
I needed stuff for work.
So you just steal it?
I didn't have a choice. It was either get the job done or don't get paid.
Well, you used points from...
Yeah.
Okay. Why can't you use more of his points so that comes off?
Because that's for his stuff. That's not for my stuff.
It's for his stuff?
Yeah. His material for what he needs done.
So instead of asking him for help and paying him back after you get the job done and get paid, you just take the merchandise, correct?
It was stupid, I get it.
But you went there a second time. Why'd you go there a second time? You don't know?
She showed no shame even when admitting what she had done, apparently never seeing it as illegal, and her attitude only became clearer once she realized she was under arrest.
All right, Ms. Dawson, go ahead and turn around and put your hands on your back, okay?
Are you serious?
Yep. Under arrest for retail theft. Do you have any money left in there?
I got money in my pocket. No, not on the street.
Okay. Anything on you I need to know about?
No.
No? Dispatch 130, can you copy a female out of Illinois? Dispatch 130, can you copy a female out of Illinois? Female, last name of Dawson, David Eddie, William, Sam Ocean, Nora, first name of Melissa, common spelling, and nothing on you, correct?
No.
You want to search your table? If you don't mind.
She claimed she stole because she could not afford the items, but that excuse was completely false, as police discovered she was gambling and also uncovered even more evidence that exposed her lie.
Sure give you all.
I know. I was saying I'm not gonna set it anywhere.
There's still change in this pocket.
That's fine. Yeah.
There's more change in that front pocket.
Can you count that sandwich is there?
Yeah, I will here in a minute. We'll walk over to my vehicle, I'll set it on the hood, and I'll count it. I'm gonna hang out while I count this cash real quick. $20, $40, $60, $80, $100, $101, voucher, $101, hold that please, $101, $11, $15, that'll be $16, right? There's
Yeah, that's
101
16
there.
because you're
117, and some change.
In the end, she was charged with retail theft. Lack of remorse and dishonest excuses only deepen the consequences because the truth always surfaces in the end. Next, Walmart had better cameras than most banks, and this case proved it all.
Flower shirt, and she's got a basket full, like $1,000 worth of stuff.
Just let her go out.
Get over here! What are you thinking about?
On May 26, 2024, police received a call from Walmart reporting an active shoplifting incident. The suspects were identified as a man and a woman who had removed price tags and concealed merchandise in bags. Upon arrival, officers monitored the situation through security cameras, patiently waiting for the right moment to move in.
He's over here. So they were putting stuff into the bag and then also took some price tags off with some items that they had on.
These are always fun. They're always running and shit, so that's why I get here fast.
This would be my first.
If they run?
If they run,
Yeah. I like to wait till they come separate, because if you get them separate, one runs the other way, the other one's the other way. So if you get them together, you have like the same general travel, more or less, you know?
Oh, there it is.
Hot Pockets.
See, they selected another bag there.
Probably gonna be a lot. That's closing.
So, there. Well, they're loaded up for sure.
Yeah. Probably family level.
96 Central 125 with the mail in front of the UPS store.
Oh, look, you're gonna load up on an MSU stuff.
Yeah, price here?
Those are so expensive. They're about $30 shirts, yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
they're pretty pricey.
Cool.
The theft appeared to have been carefully planned. The pair split up, each positioning themselves in their desired sections, while the store's precise camera system allowed staff to track and document every wrongful move in real time.
At least we're like more than 200 right now.
Yeah.
Maybe, right?
Yeah.
You guys are gonna want to pursue, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They were like, why did you guys get here so fast? And they were like, I'm like, oh, that's a market.
There it goes.
They always run.
They just split up, so they're loading 2 parts now.
That's that guy.
that one, and then
He's looking hard
that
too.
lady.
She's gonna go to liquor, so they're probably gonna try and steal liquor.
They loaded a bunch of them.
Oh, what he's gonna do, he's probably gonna put liquor in that bag. There we go. Let me see. Oh, he's gonna open the bag. There we go. Finish it fine. Yeah.
Hang on, Ron, bro. We gotta. Like,
He's been waddling around the store.
You go waddle out, dude.
It's like 70s.
She can run.
That's her? Is she concealing stuff too?
Yeah. So there's a backpack underneath there. Also, the glasses on her head, or she took off the price tag.
And he already took off the price tag to the backpack he just selected.
But you can still alive.
Maybe
No,
he
he
should
hasn't got anything.
dumb out of here. Let's just keep him in his pockets for like easy scan.
One could only hope.
Easy stuff.
Right into the bag. There we go.
What is it, a bottle?
Yeah. I mean, they know we have cameras.
They were even able to watch the television through the surveillance system, showcasing just how astonishing Walmart's security systems were. Something that clearly impressed the police.
That's what we tell people. We're like, you know, Walmart has better cameras than most banks, right?
Yeah.
They're probably loading all that too, huh?
Yeah. So that has a
Security.
that has a security thing on it, so I wouldn't doubt that they're just gonna try and run.
Yeah, he's putting that bottle in
Like,
the
look.
bag now.
There we go.
They're going fast too, huh? Like
Look, she's grabbing a lot of
He's gonna go probably around pets.
How much shit's adding up to 500?
Huh?
It should be like a 300 sound right there with all the meat she's grabbing.
No, look. Oh yeah, she's sucking up on me. That's a good indicator right there. And they're just throwing stuff, so they're not even looking at price tags, so that's like another indicator.
Yeah, they're not grabbing great value stuff like I do.
Yeah, I know, right? Like the people that work hard for their money.
Those are pretty good.
24, right?
Yeah. Damn, green chili's like $6 each butter.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
See, that's how you know we all work.
Where'd he go? Did you see him?
He's too fast. He juked you out. There he is.
More clothes.
They've been getting NMSU shirts and
So I'm gonna go full screen because I can't do this.
They're getting ready for the season.
The surveillance continued as the suspects began showing signs of leaving, prompting officers to move into position and plan their intervention.
Dude, that's a lot of cheese. For real.
Do you guys take them to jail or just cite them?
No, for this
Let's
amount.
take them to jail.
Okay.
that's the entrance that we're at now.
No,
This is
that's
supposed to be
he's pushing to the other side.
So, boy, William Henry.
Is he about to
Right.
go out?
What if we start walking out?
Does he have a mask on now? Yep, he put his mask up. He's gonna do it.
Yeah.
He's gonna push out now, so he got his mask up. Oh, in this way.
I'll be honest.
Okay. The gym side's over here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, so that's not this entrance?
it's not this one. No, this is grocery.
Should be walking out pretty soon.
Yeah, he's still looking at that same spot that he was at. He's putting the backpack on right now.
Your adrenaline starts pumping just because you're like, dude, like, what the heck? Why are you doing this?
He's got the backpack on with the mask on as well.
The very moment the man confidently stepped outside the door was exactly what the police had been waiting for. What was striking was how familiar his actions seemed, as if he was already accustomed to being arrested.
Come here, man.
You don't have to get on the ground. You don't have to get on the ground.
You're fine. Just relax. Do what we tell you, okay?
Just get up, bud. Stand up.
Stand up.
Thank you. Put your feet under you. There you go. I'll get your stuff. I'll get your glasses. I'll get them. Walk over there.
We're gonna take the backpack off.
You understand why we're talking with you right now? You have an idea? Okay. We'll go over that in detail in just a moment, okay, young man? All right.
You guys trying to move him out of the way, away from the GM side so she...
Sam.
Let's just do a quick search for weapons because there's a female that's with her.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to get the female now.
She's pushing out right now.
About to push out, bro.
That same door. She's wearing like a flower shirt and she's got a basket full, like $1,000 worth of stuff.
Just let her go out.
The woman was even more brazen than the man. She pushed an entire cart full of goods straight outside. And just like the man, her immediate reaction suggested this was far from her first encounter with an arrest.
Come here.
Get over here!
What are you thinking about?
That was the stupidest thing you've ever done.
Do I have to get arrested or can I just... I got a 16-year-old at home by herself.
That's too bad. She can go with CPS.
Nice. Can I just get a ticket and go home?
No.
We have a female detained too, so.
Let me know what.
And you guys want to press charges?
For sure, press charges. Yes, all the way, everything we can. Especially she tried to run. She knew she was wrong. Shame on that old lady. Dang, you too old to be doing that, lady.
This is her personal property, right? We don't have any information that she might have stuff in.
I believe that is correct. There's alcohol in here, which is what he was suspected of taking.
She pushed an entire cart of merchandise outside, valued at around $1,000, then quickly begged to be let off with just a citation and go home. She showed no shame at all, but it was already far too late. For her, and for the man as well.
Well, I know you're sorry. It's too late for that.
Is it really?
Yes.
I can go home?
Nope.
Thank you.
Listen, real quick. We're going to ask you questions. We're going to talk to you and all that good stuff, but you know you have Miranda rights, right? You don't have to answer any of my questions or make any statements unless you have an attorney present. You understand that, right?
Sure.
Okay, and you can at any time enact those rights. You understand that, right? So I'm not going to read it to you verbatim, but you understand you're a grown-ass man, right?
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, like I said, you already remember you have rights, right? Are you a felon? No. You're not a felon? You're legally allowed to have a firearm?
It's inoperable.
It's inoperable?
Yeah, don't worry.
Finally, the woman was charged with shoplifting over $500, conspiracy to shoplift, and resisting arrest. Meanwhile, the man was charged with shoplifting, conspiracy to shoplift, and possession of a stolen firearm. Crime doesn't become acceptable just because it feels routine. Repeated offenses only prove intent, and cameras, evidence, and consequences will always catch up in the end. Next, watch the outcome of this foolish man.
Tased! You're gonna get tased! Get on the ground!
Yeah, I'm gonna call him myself because I know I made a dumb mistake. I didn't.
On May 7th, 2025, police responded to a report of a suspect concealing items in a reusable bag at Walmart. Upon arriving, they monitored every move of the suspect through cameras, waiting for the next move.
He's already concealed the seafood into a Walmart reusable bag.
It says seafood?
Yeah, shrimp. He concealed shrimp, hamburger meat, and some other grocery items into that blue reusable Walmart bag.
Can you hang out towards GM and garden area? Cause he's over there on that side now. He hasn't passed all points of sale yet. But just in case he tries to get out that door, I'll try to send you a picture.
I think he gonna go out GM. He just circle around and see. Yep, some fucking GM.
Hey, I just sent you a picture. Black male, white t-shirt, like long dreads. Looks like maybe got some pajama pants on or something like that.
Some multiple designs on it.
He's by GM door right now. It looks like he's gonna push out.
Yeah, he's going out.
Yeah, he's going out the door now.
As soon as the suspect stepped outside, police quickly gave chase to intercept him, but the suspect noticed. And a tense pursuit immediately ensued.
1031 o'clock. Stop, police! You're gonna get tased! You're gonna get tased! Get on the ground! Turn around! Turn around!
Stay on the ground. Turn around.
Here you go.
Turn around.
Yeah, can I come up stuff? Yeah.
Turn around.
Wait,
Put your hands behind your back.
Look.
Put your hands behind your back.
One second. Here you grab because I got force. Look.
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh, here.
Give me your hands. Give me your hands.
Can you please give me a second?
Give me your hands.
Can you please give me a second?
Give me your hands.
I can't. I'm trying to. I can't breathe. Here.
Stop turning around.
Here,
Stay on the ground.
Here. Yeah, I'm getting up. I'm on probation for this shit right now.
All right, so stop.
I'm sorry. I'm just broke. I need the help. Ah! Can I please call my girlfriend when I get in the car? Oh, she's retarded.
Clearly, there is never a happy ending for the wrongdoer. He tripped over his own feet while trying to escape, and shortly after, police returned to asset protection to update them on the situation.
You got the cart, right?
Yeah, they're getting a total for me.
Okay.
When you left back around by me, can you get with them like where they have the chicken and the
Were you able to identify him so I can have a name?
Yeah, they found an ID. They're working on it right now. So you just kind of. So what caught your eye on this guy?
The reusable bag.
The reusable bag?
And the 2 bags of shrimp.
Okay.
Nice size bags of shrimp.
Okay.
And the way he kept organizing it to make it easy accessible to just put it in the bag.
Okay.
So I continued to follow him from that, and then he goes up and down grocery aisles. He finds the aisle that's empty, and that's why I catch him concealing that.
Putting seafood items inside the bag.
And then while I was on the phone with dispatch, he went to automotive and got some of that, multiple bottles of that gas treatment, and that's he put that in the back of the cart.
Yeah.
And then by the time you came in, he was in chemicals, and he put that in the cart. Never made an attempt to pay.
According to the staff, the man's actions were clearly calculated and professional, and this was not his first offense. Even when he called his girlfriend, he spoke as if she was already aware of it.
Can you still hear me? Yeah, they searching me right now. I'm sorry. I know. Stupid as something. Could you I don't know what they're going to do right now. Wait a second. First car. I'm sorry, though.
Y'all don't need anyone else, do you?
This life catching up to me, man.
Go ahead, have a seat. Slide back.
You mind if I speak on the phone?
No, slide back. Alright, well, we can grab some phone numbers. That way you can call them once you get to the jail. Once you get into booking, you can make as many phone calls as you want for free.
Completed. Or what's your password? Well, never mind.
You mind if I call 2 numbers?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay,
What's your girlfriend?
The first one?
This one, Linda Ross?
No, Androna. Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just need to call you to let you know they taking me to jail.
What they gonna do this time?
Huh?
What they gonna do this time?
I'm not too know anything.
What you said?
What he's gonna do? I mean, like in terms of the charges and anything.
The man's relatives were not even surprised by his behavior, which further raised the police's suspicions about his prior offenses.
If you have any prior convictions, guilty, then it'll up the charge. So it'll be felony and you won't have a bond.
So you say again?
So it's right now it's petty theft.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have any prior convictions, then
What do you mean convictions though? Like guilty? Like completely?
Yeah.
So like went to court and say I was guilty or something, or?
just a guilty conviction.
Well,
If you have a guilty conviction, then it'll.
I don't have a guilty conviction, but.
Okay. Well, if not, then it should be petty theft.
So it may be. Well, I'm probably on probation, so no bond, right?
You're still on probation?
I'm pretty sure.
Are you a supervised probation?
No.
No? Well,
I got to call in if that's what you're asking.
all right. So he'll figure that out. All right.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to call you because I don't need to call my mom. Yeah, I'm gonna call her myself because I know I made a dumb mistake. I didn't. Yeah, not mistake. Yeah, this action. I mean, that's why I ain't made a statement. This is a mistake. Dumb action. So what I'm trying to do is I just need to come grab my stuff.
Shortly after, police confirmed his prior record through his ID, and the more they checked, the clearer his guilt became.
He looks familiar.
I was on probation for Walmart on the Boulevard. Let's see, 5 months ago. Shoplifting.
That's 5/7/97?
June 5th, 1997.
Yeah, that's
him. And I don't know who that is. Oh, that might be my total. Thank you, Maya.
Tiff, this is their bag. That's
This is
not
bag?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, that is definitely him. Okay, so he's getting trespassed.
Oh, shit, that's her picture.
We are prosecuting.
Back to the man, he made additional calls to his family, so embarrassed that he didn't even clearly admit his wrongdoing.
Yeah, I'm calling y'all because I just made another dumb decision. I went to that other Walmart. They came and grabbed me again. I'm finna go. They been nice. Let me call y'all and let y'all know first. Yeah, that is the trespass. Not this one, but yeah. Not what now I have, yeah. Yeah. I did something stupid. They gotta charge me. No, for coming on these people's stuff and trying to walk out their stove. I had stuff and walked out the stove. Yes, ma'am. You might as well say, yeah, I had the stuff. I ain't paid for all the stuff. I'm being stupid. It's nothing. It's just stuff just catching up with me, man. It's nothing. It's not no, oh, I needed this. It's stuff just catching up with me. It's being stupid. It's just being stupid. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing.
All right. We got to hang out because we got to get moving, all right?
Okay, I got to get moving. I'm calling y'all from the jail.
Absolutely, ma'am. Yeah, we'll do that.
In the end, the man was charged with petty theft and trespassing. Reckless and repeated theft never ends well. Even careful planning can't outsmart the law. Even worse, the law meant nothing to this unhinged woman.
I don't give a fuck about no charge. How about that? Okay, and you're sugarcoating that I'm dumb. Let's be real. I graduated, sir. I'm not no dummy.
On March 30th, 2024, police were dispatched to Walmart after receiving a report of a repeat shoplifting suspect who had returned to commit similar thefts. Upon arrival, store employees recounted the day's events.
I got it. All this?
Yeah, so I prevented this first one. She tried to walk out with. And then she grabbed another cart. She tried to pick similar items and walk out again. So.
Alright, so what are we reporting? Everything?
Yeah, everything.
Okay.
She attempted to walk out twice with merchandise.
Okay.
So when I grabbed there was two people at this door. I grabbed one of them to come into the office so I could speak to him. And I'm like, yo, double check her receipt because I seen her in Subway, like putting her stuff in a reusable shopping bag.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, whatever. So as he comes in, she tries to go around the other guy, and he like puts his body and stops it. So I come out the office. I'm like, hey, do you have a receipt for any of the merchandise you paid for? And she said, oh, I'm trying to look for it, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, so we're waiting. I ask her again. she starts getting hostile, and then I'm like, so did you pay for your stuff or not? And she goes, would you like me to pay for my stuff? I'm like, at this moment, no, I don't. So I took her cart, and she said, I'm going to grab another cart, and I'm going to shop again. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I started watching her. She's frozen. So I started watching her, and she started selecting the similar merchandise that was in the cart, and she goes up to my door host and shows, because some people have the receipt on the phone, so they just show the phone like that, and so that's what she did, and she just kept walking out.
And there was nothing on the phone.
There's nothing on the phone.
According to the employees, the woman had already filled her cart with items she intended to steal, fully aware she was being watched. At that moment, another officer approached her while she remained completely unaware.
Excuse me. How you doing? Good. So the loss prevention just called us. They said that you didn't pay for all your items. Do you have your receipt?
Bro, I just showed them my receipt on my phone, and my phone died.
You just showed him the receipt on your phone?
Yes, I just showed that man my receipt. And he let me out, and my phone died. I said I paid for my receipt. I showed him the day. It's a mobile Walmart thing. I showed him the day, and I showed him my receipt. He said, okay, you can go.
Okay.
Listen, we got
My hand is literally right there. I'm not.
You still have the receipt?
No, it's on her phone. The phone died.
Okay, can you bring it up?
My phone died. I literally just showed him. I showed him my phone's on 2% and all. Like, I just showed
Here's the deal.
him.
So right now, the LPO is saying that there were some items that are possibly unpaid for, so we're just going to double check with the cameras.
At this point, y'all can just keep this shit, bro. I'm not about to do this with y'all, bro.
You paid for it, right? So it's yours.
Yes, I did, but
so we just have to confirm because we have a call saying there are items unpaid for. Okay.
Okay, but if I paid online, how am I supposed to go to the cashier and all that?
You're not letting me talk. There is a very good camera system here.
Like,
okay?
I'm confused.
All right.
As predicted, she claimed to have a receipt on her phone as an excuse, but of course it had no effect. Tensions escalated as she deliberately tried to evade the officer's requests.
Yeah. In the meantime, do you have an ID on it?
No, but what you're saying it's a camera and stuff, right?
So they're just gonna double check it.
Okay, but listen, my stuff is on the phone.
Okay.
So how you supposed to know if how do you know if I was supposed to?
Because they probably have the receipt.
They'll have the receipt of your checkout. Okay, they're gonna pretty much backtrack you through the store, make sure everything that.
At this point, the stuff can stay there, bro. I'm not about to keep doing it.
Did you pay for it?
Yes, I did.
So then
but at
it's your
this point,
stuff.
y'all can keep this, bro. Like, I'm not about to keep doing this, my nigga. Like.
Listen, I'm trying to help you out here, but we got a call.
Okay, so
we
why didn't y'all stop anybody else? Y'all just stopped.
Because
we got a call.
Okay.
I matched it. What's the description?
A black jacket with a lime green hood, and you're the only one here with that. Okay. All right. So just hang tight. You want to go get the LPO?
Yeah. I'm not about to hang tight. I'm about to leave.
You're not free to go.
Yeah, you're not leaving.
Don't touch.
You're not leaving. You're not leaving. You want to be placed under arrest?
Can you? Why you touching me? Why you touching me? Though?
Stand here. I'll be placed under arrest.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You're under arrest. You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
I'm a whole player. I hope you know that. So can you just ease up? Thank you. Can you get off me? You're not fighting me. What are you talking about, man?
Stop resisting.
For what, my nigga? Like. Get off me, bro.
Her deliberate evasion led to this outcome, but because she continued to resist, the officers had to act more forcefully, and it seemed she still was far from going quietly.
I just told y'all I was a girl, my nigga. Y'all was so scared. Bro, get off me, cuz. Bro, if I can't feel my arm, what is you touching my other arm?
Stop giving. Give your other arm.
No, cuz.
Give your other arm and turn over.
No.
Yes.
No.
Get the one. I got the one.
Here.
Get off me, cuz.
I got this one.
Bro, I just said I can't feel my arm.
Turn around.
No.
Stop. Make it easy on yourself.
No. The you talking about I match your description and all this off me, cuz.
No, stop kicking. No kicking. Stop kicking.
Bro, I just told you I'm a girl.
That's fine.
That's fine. We'll stay here. We'll stay here all day.
Nigga,
stop resisting.
I can't breathe.
Keep the cuff.
Bro, I'm about to call my mom, cuz y'all niggas wild.
You're not going anywhere.
Stop kicking my other officer.
Yeah, the officer. Bro, get the off me, cuz.
Turn around, make it easy.
No.
You're not gonna make it easy.
I'm about to spit in your
You're
face.
gonna get another charge.
Oh, I can't feel my arm.
Turn around.
Get off
Put
me
your
if I
hands.
can.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your
Bro,
back.
I can't. breathe, my
Yes,
nigga.
you can. You're talking. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
What the fuck is you near my feet for?
Turn around.
The woman became the center of attention for other bystanders, showing no shame as she continued to cause trouble, hurling insults at the officers.
Yo, stop styling, cuz. Can you stop?
Can you stop?
No.
Okay.
So put my shoes on.
Your shoes on?
Duh. You want your
Put 'em
shoes
on.
off?
Put them on. You want to kick me now? That's another. Yep.
I don't give a about no charge. How about that?
Turn around.
Charge that.
Turn around.
Just told you I was a girl. Just told you I was a girl. You
That's
still
great.
Proceeded to do. Told you I was a girl. Y'all still ain't said not one girl cop. You can get off my stuff.
Stop.
All right, so tell me what I'm arrested for.
Well, you just assaulted a cop by kicking him.
I don't give.
It's number one. Like that?
Yeah, multiple times.
I kicked you multiple times.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I don't give a fuck.
197.
So what am I arrested for? What's the second charge?
Well, we're still investigating the shoplifting that you're detained for.
What's the second charge?
Eluding.
What's the second charge?
Eluding.
What's eluding?
Clearly, the woman was making everything more complicated, her mouth never stopping, yet she refused to see it that way.
You didn't even give me a chance to talk. You just grabbed me. Let's be 100%
There was no
real.
talking. You had to stay.
Didn't even give me a chance to talk. What you talking about? It's no talking. You not my father. I'm gonna talk when I want. What you talking about?
That's what it's gonna take. We just gotta do something.
You better tell your kids that it's some mine.
You give that to him, sir.
Oh shit, y'all finally got a girl. When I've been saying I was a girl, when you had your knee on my back and when you was near me, I've been saying that. Come on now.
We're gonna have to fix the
What?
Okay.
I ain't near you, so why you think I was kicking you? You dummy. You just said I was kicking you, right? Because you was near me.
Yeah.
You
Laying on
dummy.
your legs.
You sound dumb as hell. And why you putting this
Trying
tighter?
to fix the cuffs for you.
Oh, now y'all trying to help me.
Well, we couldn't get him
now
on when you were
y'all trying to help
resisting,
me.
could we?
Oh, now y'all trying to help me. Okay, and you're
Go ahead.
sugarcoating that I'm dumb. Let's be real. I graduated, sir. I'm not no dummy. What's wrong with you?
Even while seated in the patrol car, she continued to show her defiance toward the officers, offering no explanation for her actions and persistently criticizing their conduct.
Sit back.
Stop touching me.
Sit back. We have to
I
put
can
this.
sit back, my nigga. You really
Sit back.
overdoing your job, bro.
I'm not overdoing
You
my
are,
job.
my nigga, because I can sit back my fucking self.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep unstrapping
I'm getting
that
this
shit.
seatbelt.
And I'm going to keep unstrapping it, so you're going to keep doing that for nothing.
Sit back, please.
Can you stop? Bro, do I look like your fucking kid, my nigga?
Nope.
I don't, right? So I'm confused on why the f*** you
All right,
keep
Miss
doing
Smith, you
that.
can sit back there by yourself. When the waiter is coming.
You just said yes. You sound like a dick rider. I hope you really know that. You just said yes. You was the only person over there, so it gotta be you. Damn, God was the only person on this earth, so he just put this shit on here.
What? Are you just making stuff up right now? I don't really understand what you're saying. You asked if that was the report. That wasn't a report. That is what the dispatch notified us of.
And said I was the only person outside on the left, so it had to be me.
No.
And you just said yes. You don't even know what you're answering to. You just saying yes to anything, my nigga, because you definitely just said that.
Okay.
Finally, the woman was charged with shoplifting and resisting arrest. The woman's refusal to cooperate and her persistent defiance escalated a situation that could have been resolved quickly, showing that resistance and dishonesty only lead to harsher consequences. Even more indifferent, the woman couldn't even recall her own wrongdoing.
Okay, Tamara, this is going to be your time to be honest. You're caught red-handed. I have pages and pages of documents showing that you were there.
On July 10th, 2024, police responded to a report from a secondhand clothing store regarding fraudulent transactions carried out by one of their own employees. Upon arriving at the scene, officers encountered both the store manager and the suspect, who likely realized she had been caught.
Both keys, because I have them in the kitchen. Yeah, both, please. Or they might be in the car. Can I go grab them? Yep. Okay. Right back.
Where's your car at?
It's right here. It's on the locker.
Tamara, you have a concealed carry license. Do you have a firearm on you?
I have a concealed carry.
Do you have a firearm on you?
I do.
You do? Is it in your purse?
It's in the bag.
Do you mind if I hold that while we're standing here? You have the keys?
No, I have to go to the car. The car key is in there.
All right, I'm going to grab it for you, okay?
Sure thing. Oh no, of course. You can take it out so I can.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Sorry about that.
Want me to run it?
Yeah.
Here you go, Patty.
22 LR, yeah.
There's that for you. This would be. Right. Well, I don't want that one.
No, I know. I'm just trying to make sure you have the right.
Okay. Well, let me check the.
Okay.
The employee had to return the store keys at the manager's request, and immediately afterward, the police also made a proposal to her.
Tamara, I'm going to need you to follow me. I'm going to ask you to follow me down to the police station. Okay?
Is it anything I need to be aware of?
Yeah, we have to talk about a couple of things. I need to speak with you.
Okay. Yeah. My direct deposit slip. Okay.
Just wait for her to finish up here, whatever process you guys go through, where she's going through.
Okay.
Her terminating your employment.
Okay.
And then you can follow me up to the police station. All right?
And you are?
Officer Frakes with Ville Park Police Department. So, if it's okay with you, we'll hold on to it, but
Hold on to it?
until we give it back to you.
Okay.
You have a concealed carry license, you're a lawful gun owner, but you just can't have it when you're sitting across from me and talking.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough?
Sure. May I ask, what are we speaking about?
I'll go over everything with you.
Once everything was secured, the police escorted the woman to the station, where each of her alleged misdeeds was laid out in detail.
The reason why we're talking today is I was notified by your former employer, now the one we just had, Closed Mentor, of some discrepancies with purchases that were made at the Closed Mentor over the last couple months. Are you aware of what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay. Well, I sat down and I talked with her at length. It was made aware to me today that there's a policy at Closed Mentor that employees are allowed to sell clothing to the store, but they're not allowed to process the transaction themselves. Are you aware of this policy? Okay. They are alleging that you, on multiple different occasions, while you were alone in the store, sold clothing to the store yourself, and then took the cash and pocketed it, and that the clothes don't exist. There was no clothes, and you did the whole thing yourself. So you brought the clothes in, processed a sale yourself, and then with no clothes ever being brought in, and then pocketed them on yourself. Does that sound accurate?
I never sell to work.
You never what?
Sell at work. Like, we have a policy where we can sell. I never sold clothes at work.
Where you can sell clothes to the store.
Right, correct.
So
The woman remained completely calm in the face of all accusations, even as every detail of her transactions was read aloud during questioning.
Okay, on this most recent one, on July 5th at 5:14 p.m., July 5th, you're the only one working. A transaction was made, sold by Tamara Allen, that's you, to Tamara Ellen for $92. Do you recall that? Well,
I was selling and I'm like a buyer. I can buy in. So under the register, it says my name. So it's processed by.
so it says you processed this transaction.
No, I wouldn't buy in my own clothes.
So, but on July 5th, Friday, July 5th, at this time, it says your name, and the customer as Tamara Ellen. Do you recall this transaction? Okay, so was someone else using your name on the transaction?
Could be.
According to the schedule, you're the only one working at the time.
I have no knowledge of this.
Okay.
For each transaction read aloud by the police, she responded that she didn't remember. This was likely true, as even she couldn't believe the large number of transactions she'd carried out.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times dating back to February 11th. This happened. Were yours?
We were closed February.
The transaction was still processed.
There's no way.
So, July, all these transactions were processed by you, selling to someone named Tamara Ellen, all except one. And the cash is nowhere to be found, and the clothes that were supposedly sold are also nowhere to be found. Secondly, every time you do a sales, if I come in to sell clothes to Clothes Mentor, there's paperwork that's supposed to be filled out. Is this correct?
Because the number was so large, she didn't believe any of the evidence the police presented, continuing to chew gum and shake her head, remaining calm even as officers insisted it was the truth.
The paperwork for every one of these sales is missing. Does not exist.
I have no knowledge of it.
No knowledge. Okay, Tamara, this is going to be your time to be honest. You're caught red-handed. I have pages and pages of documents showing that you were there alone at the time of all of these sales. Your employee number was used to do the sale, and the person who sold it was Tamara Ellen, which is conspicuously your name, just with one letter changed. I've got all sorts of things, and then to include a check for $800 that was used for petty cash, was signed out for petty cash, and then the date was crossed off, but that check is still missing because the date above it, that same. I'm telling you that exists.
This is not
with your initials next to it.
No way.
No knowledge of this? Okay, so...
She immediately denied everything without even glancing down to verify whether what the police said was correct. And even when questioned again, she continued to claim no knowledge of it.
Are you denying processing these?
I have no knowledge of the processing. I have no knowledge of a check.
Okay, what would help you remember what happened at this time?
Nothing will help me remember because it's no knowledge of me. I don't not liking the memory.
Okay.
This is just.
So someone else came in the store while you were there alone and did all these different transactions?
Someone could have my associates, my employee number. I just filed for identity fraud, literally.
But this occurred inside of the store. This wasn't somewhere online. This was inside of the store.
It doesn't have to be online. Or I don't know. I have no knowledge of it.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen, because you're saying, I don't know, I have no knowledge. What's going to happen is I'm going to take all of this evidence, which your former employer carefully combed through. This is not by chance, this is not random. They carefully combed through this and before pointing the finger at you. They checked the store up and down, all the inventory for any of the clothes that were allegedly sold at these dates and times. They've carefully cross-referenced the schedules, and on each occasion you were working alone, and this happened after the manager clocked out. And you're going to be looking at felony fraud charges. It's a very, very serious offense. That check, also, that could be check fraud that you have in your possession. So what's going to happen is I'm going to call them on the phone, and I'm going to talk to them about it. They will review it, and then the charges will be filed.
Besides claiming no memory of the events presented, the woman offered no defense for herself. As a result, the police quickly made the decisions they had at hand.
I'll let you know what the state's attorney says, and if there's a warrant for your arrest, I'll have you turn yourself in on that warrant. Okay?
It sounds terrifying.
It's just a reality of the situation. If you're not going to give me anything else,
not even in detained.
No, you're not detained. We're just discussing this. You're free to leave.
Never. I've never had a situation like this to be even let go from work either. So, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, if someone was accusing me of these things, or I would assume if someone was accusing a person of this, you would look at the dates and the times, and you'd be like, that couldn't have been me, and then it would explain why. Or explain to me what happened here. You're saying you don't have any memory of it.
No. Can you look at these and see that these are all selling customers? All these people.
I want to talk about the ones. I want to talk the ones about sold by you.
Right, by me.
By you, on these dates for these prices, $92, which was said to retail for $310.92. By you at this date and time, were sold by this person, Tamara Ellen. A handbag on this date. Do you have any memory of this one?
The woman was charged with burglary for her fraudulent scheme. Even if a suspect remains calm and denies wrongdoing, it does not prevent law enforcement from holding them accountable. Next, another chaos erupted once again, this time caused by the store employee. On November 24, 2023, police responded to a call from Walmart regarding an employee theft. Upon arrival, the woman's shift was immediately ended.
All right, Deja. So, they got you on camera, basically taking money from the register, putting it in your pocket.
Money? Where?
Yeah. They got you on camera. Would you be able to empty out your pockets?
And my money.
Okay, could you take that out?
Yes, yeah. Yes, sir.
Try to see it really quick.
Do you have anything else in your pockets?
No, sir.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna have you go ahead, place your items right there. I'm gonna have you turn and face the wall right here. I'm gonna pat you down. You got nothing on you?
Which pocket did she put it in?
Put your hands behind you, or like
This one?
behind your head.
The woman appeared confused by the allegations, and even at just 20 years old, she seemed oddly intrigued by this unusual experience in her life. At that moment, she was shown exactly what she had done.
Can I see for myself?
It was clear that the woman took advantage of giving change to customers, carefully pocketing more money than necessary in her hand. Immediately after completing the transaction, she slipped it into her jacket pocket, acting as if nothing had happened. She then continued the same scheme with the next transactions.
I'm going to show you the pictures just to show.
That's
there's
fine.
a camera like literally right
I
above
know,
you.
I know that. Of course.
So here's the times that I guess you were taking it the other days, right? The other days? Okay.
I can't see nothing.
Even with the evidence presented, she refused to admit guilt, and the situation grew increasingly tense due to her inability to accept what was happening.
How can I know what happened if it looked like I'm taking money out of the drawer?
I'm just letting you know, it's all in video, okay? So, I need you to write a statement about what is happening with this money that we have missing from your registers that you've been on. Okay?
Like, what do I'm confused.
So
you right?
I hear him.
Okay.
I hear him.
Okay?
Now y'all gonna make me mad. I'm being calm right now because I'm trying to see what's going on.
We're being calm too. We're just explaining what you need to do. Okay? I'm just letting you know.
That's
This is all documentation of all
I'm
this
trying
money.
to see
This is all documentation of money that has been taken from the register that you worked on. Okay? These are still photos, yes, and we do have videos of it. Okay? So we're not just because these still photos are showing where your hands are at. This is not changing anything from the video.
I didn't take anything.
So I'm just letting you know. We already have it documented, a video and everything of you getting the money. Okay?
I'm confused. Can I put my stuff back up here
No,
now?
just leave him up there.
This is my that I bought for my mom.
Okay. Clearly, she was not the victim in this situation. She insisted she had the right to choose whom to cooperate with, which complicated the process further.
Just write what happened. It's already documented. It's already in video.
I want to see what happened. That's why
I'm telling you what happened.
I'm not talking to y'all, please.
I'm talking to you.
But I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him.
I'm telling you what's happened. Okay.
Okay, but like what
seen on
the
video,
hell?
taking money from the registers and putting it in your
So
vest
that's
pocket.
what y'all seen.
Okay.
And that's what I didn't do.
The woman only cooperated with Walmart's loss prevention staff, completely disregarding the police. Things spiraled further out of control once she realized why the officers were there.
I don't come here just to look at videos.
So what y'all finna do?
Arrest you.
Arrest me?
Yeah, so you're gonna do what they told you to do is get back on
Why is y'all arresting me?
Because you're under arrest for stealing.
I didn't steal anything.
Okay, just take off your vest so then we can get out of here.
Okay, can I go home? I didn't steal shit. I'm not even from out here.
You work for it?
Bro, don't touch me. I gotta get my I gotta get my stuff!
You're under arrest.
Bro, I'm not even from out here. I think I'm still shopping. Okay. I'm telling you. Okay. You just broke my okay. Can I turn around?
Stop for this.
You want to get tased? You want to get tased? Get on the ground. Give me your hands.
Put your hands behind your back or I'm gonna tase you.
You're hurting me.
Fine.
No, he's hurting me. Y'all serious
Now
right
you're under arrest for resisting.
What you mean? I'm just finna turn around, y'all. Can I get my belongings?
Her actions led to this outcome, yet she couldn't accept responsibility and continued to lash out at the police.
Oh, you just literally broke my...
32.
Oh, y'all serious? I'm short of y'all. What you
Get against the ground.
I swear to God, y'all. What?
Stop resisting.
Y'all did this, bro. Y'all did this.
Just calm down.
Y'all been hurting me.
A lot of noise in the background. Did you say?
Can I calm down, please?
Calm down.
Damn, bro. And I'm over you, bro.
Stop. Resisting.
You doing this? Stop. You white ass.
32. Can you send us one?
I got it. I'm trying to calm down.
West Coast. Someone else in there. Yeah, for West Coast, I'll put you on it.
32 is no rush. You're good.
You need 10-9. You say rush, you're doing.
This barely broke my. Oh yes. Ooh. Ooh, bro.
32, son of 52 too, she's bleeding.
You did it!
The woman was charged with theft over $500, aggravated assault on a peace officer, and resisting arrest. Even when faced with clear evidence, refusing to take responsibility only escalates the situation and creates more chaos for everyone involved. What do you think about cases like this? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss the next video.
So she said, yeah, I put them in my bag, and then I walked out with my friend, and that's when they grabbed me. She didn't intend to pay or render for payment.
On February 6th, 2025, police received a call from Macy's reporting a young woman who calmly entered the accessories section, glanced around, and quietly slipped 2 pairs of designer sunglasses into her bag before trying to leave unnoticed. Upon arriving, officers found her in the loss prevention office.
Entré, cogí las gafas, le metí en mi bolso y salí.
Okay.
Cuando salí llegaron los 2 hombres de vigilancia, yo forcé para que no me agarraran porque me estaban agarrando muy fuerte. Después me entraron para adentro, cuando entré para adentro me encerraron aquí, me quitaron mi teléfono, el bolso tenía las cosas. Después le estaba tocando la puerta porque me dejaron encerrada, que me abrieron. Me abrieron y después caí corriendo hasta allá. Después regresé por acá porque ya me trajeron aquí y ya, solo eso.
Okay.
Alright, so she came in here. Did she come here with anybody else?
¿Tú vienes a estar con alguien más?
Vine con una chica también, pero ella se fue.
Okay, I came here with another girl, but she left.
Yo no la conozco.
I don't know her or anything of her.
The woman communicated in Spanish and admitted to her actions. Continuing her cooperation, officers also asked her about the reasons behind her misconduct.
Okay. This is the opportunity to tell me, well, why was she stealing? What was her?
Él dice de que ahorita es tu oportunidad de que tú le expliques a él por qué es de que tú agarraste las gafas sin tratar de pagar.
Yo no las traté de pagar, sino que yo no sabía que este era el puerto. Cuando yo iba saliendo para allá, hasta la puerta, fue cuando me agarraron los vigilantes.
¿Cómo así? ¿Puedes decir?
Iba saliendo de la puerta, mi amiga iba adelante y yo iba saliendo. Cuando yo iba hasta donde ella fue que me agarraron ellos.
Sí, pero tú no trataste de pagar para las gafas.
No, porque iba saliendo por este lado.
Alright, so she said, yeah, I put them in my bag, and then I walked out with my friend, and that's when they grabbed me. She didn't intend to pay or render for payment.
Okay. Alright, is there anything else she wants to tell us about this that she hasn't already that now has the opportunity to do it? And just confirm she is confessed to stealing the sunglasses?
Y solo para confirmar, tú has confesionado de que tú te robaste las gafas.
Yeah. Okay.
¿Sí o no?
Sí.
Yes.
Alright. Ask if she's ever been arrested before.
¿Tú has sido arrestada antes?
Primera vez.
First time.
According to the report, the woman was 21 years old, originally from Venezuela, an age when finding work and earning money would normally be possible. The real reason she couldn't, however, was that she had entered the country illegally.
What was her... I see she's from Venezuela. Is there a particular city or...
¿De qué parte de Venezuela?
So she's at large. She's from another country. How long has she been here in the United States?
¿Cuánto tiempo tienes de estar aquí en los Estados Unidos?
1 año y... Un año y... como 12 días.
A year and 12 days.
No. Un año, un mes. Un año, un mes y un día.
Okay. So, a year, a month and a day.
How did she get here?
¿Cómo llegaste acá?
Por la frontera. Me entregué.
Okay. So she crossed the border and they detained her.
Does she know she had a detainer? Oh, you say that. Did they ever lock her up or did she have any kind of court
Yeah,
case?
because she said she turned herself in. Ellos estuvieron en como edificio donde tienen todo
Y eso me
kind of like a
So, a year, 1 month, and 1 day, she crossed, Texas?
¿Cruzaste por Texas?
Okay. Alright, so she's in South Florida, she has no place to live, she has no job. She says she crossed illegally a year ago, and she committed a felony vehicle theft. That's the facts?
Yeah.
As we know them?
Yep.
Okay. And she is 21, correct?
¿Tú tienes 21 años?
Identifying the woman became a major obstacle for officers. They proceeded to search her, documenting her tattoos and fingerprints to replace the ID she didn't have.
They go report you for trying to see if you can stay or they're going to send you back. I guess in this case, take her out. And in this case, I'll take her son. They'd be more well versed in the process. Actually, no, it's for status. This is kind of get away with that.
Okay, well, then I'll keep that in. Alright. That's it.
I need to take a picture of her.
I'm just gonna put this in her pocket. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
She was charged with petty theft. Lacking proper documents doesn't justify breaking the law. When people choose theft as a shortcut, they only trap themselves in deeper consequences. Another shoplifting couple, they shamelessly erased any sense of guilt from their minds.
Yeah, you're under arrest.
No, for what?
For stealing.
I didn't do nothing.
Okay.
What are you talking about? You're like, you kept getting smart.
So you don't want to answer any more questions? How am I supposed to continue my investigation? You got a problem?
On March 18, 2025, police received a report from Walmart about 2 suspects with a history of theft who were present in the store, and it was suspected that they were repeating the same behavior. When officers arrived at the scene, the store employee quickly reported the incident to them.
Simmons is their last name. We've got multiple out of Waverly. They skip scan stuff at the registers. We got put onto them and ran their card. My boss probably has 20 cases, 15 cases that he's put in. They're over $1,000 from past thefts. And we got a dozen or more items not scanned. I just got to get the receipt, but they're both in there. But that's the rundown.
Are you from this jurisdiction?
Yeah. I've got Aurora pulled up. I can show you where they're in the system, what they've been doing. But we've just been waiting. I had them in the other day, but the handheld was messing up, and it was like 2 items. And I was like, well, we'll wait and get a solid, and this is actually a solid. I go back every time you've been in here. This was $188. This was 56, which was the lower one, $114. I mean, there's 20 or more cases that you guys were involved in. I know what you're trying to tell me, you didn't do anything wrong, but I mean, why do you think I was watching you? This is 2 cases out of Waverly. This is one, that's why, I mean, they've been involved in 18 events. 16 from us so far that's loaded up. This one's $201. That's him pushing it out. There's her blue pickup truck. Their total value is $13.56 at the moment. And it's all either not scanning stuff at the register or scanning 1, bagging 2, 3. We have receipts, all the photo.
Even they had already been informed of the full extent of the damage they had caused, yet they showed no shame, even when hearing about what happened today.
Well, it was absolutely you guys. I mean, I'm not making it up. I watched the video. So we were with another person there. What we did was we got put onto it by a self-checkout host, and she said, hey, I don't think they paid for all their stuff, which is common how this happens. So then we pulled the last 4 of the credit card, ran their name, and pulled up all their Walmart transactions. That's why we got 1 hit out of Columbus and a couple out of Waverly. I believe on Facebook it says it's from Waverly, but that's how we got their name. I believe it's Heather Simmons.
Well, his old address is Waverly on his ID.
Okay. And then, so we just started watching the transactions, and sure enough, every time they're in, they miss-scan. She'll stand and stare at the self-checkout host. He'll do most of the bagging.
Do what you got here.
Yeah.
And then, we can reference the other cases of elsewhere, and then the court could take that into account.
Yeah, no.
But
all that stuff is completely up to you. We just wanted to
Y'all make sure to put all those together for the court hearing or whatever.
What is it?
I'll make sure to get all those put together.
Okay.
At that moment, the police decided to separate the 2 suspects for questioning. But despite the wrongdoing, the woman's attitude did not reflect that.
And then we'll figure out that after this. Talk to him, talk to her out here.
Because we don't have the authority to.
Step out here and talk to me.
Can we get away from all the people?
No, we'll just step out.
Let's go out front.
Let's go front.
I'm not going to go that far. You can sit right here on this bench. So apparently this is a thing that happens frequently.
I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. How can you record every little detail from a scanner?
Oh, there's cameras all over.
I understand that, but I understand that also things can be misscanned accidentally. I'm not saying it's always, but you can't say that every time we come in here we steal something. That's not even right.
So not that question. I'm not worried about that right this second.
Yeah.
What happened today?
No, I always stand there and talk to people because I know everybody in here.
So
Literally stand there and talk to everybody.
What was it scanned?
I guess a few things. It was probably some lotion, something, some chicken, some cheese, I guess. But we pay for everything in the cart. Like, I guess.
I get that you pay for some items, but you
we paid
obviously
for almost
didn't.
all the items except for like 8 things, I think it was. Like,
8
not
things
big
is kind of a lot of things. They're
I
not
get
scanned.
that. I get that.
How do you forget 8 times that you didn't scan something?
Well, I think he gets to, he said he thinks he confuses someone else's scan when he's scanning his beside you.
That doesn't make sense.
I mean, I get that, but at the same
You're
time,
feeding me
like,
a line of bull is what you're doing.
not at all. So at the end of the day, no. I make
It's
more
every
than you
single
guys
time.
do.
I don't give a shit how much you make.
Okay, that's
But
fine.
listen to me.
That's fine.
Every time
I'm not
you,
gonna let you disrespect that.
every time you
Okay,
come
I'm
here,
talking.
every time you come here,
done talking.
you guys are caught
I'm
not
done
scanning
talking.
things. Okay, that's fine.
It seemed that, based on her own bias, she tried to control the police officer, but nothing could change the fact that he had already made his decision based on what she had done.
Have a step back in here. You're gonna go to jail today, though. No. Bet. Step
What you gonna
inside.
bet?
Stand up and turn around right now.
No.
Yeah, you're under arrest
No. For what?
for stealing.
I didn't do nothing.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Right now, you're being detained. So stand
I'm
up.
not going to be detained.
Okay. Let me verify something just real quick. Today, right now, she assisted in not scanning items, correct?
She's at the register. She's there every time.
Okay. And you said she was looking around while he was not scanning items?
Yeah.
But I talk to a lot of people here. Do I not do videos? I know when everybody.
Yeah, you do.
And it's every time they're together, they're not scanning items when they're together, and she's doing the same behavior?
Every time.
Okay. You're under
But I
arrest.
talk to everybody.
You're under arrest.
For what?
Stand up.
what?
For theft.
You cannot arrest me.
If you don't stand up and turn around, you're going to be having additional charges added to your booking sheet.
All right, can I get my stuff to my husband then?
No. Set it. We'll hand it whatever we need
Well, there's a
to.
lot of money here. If you just put it in my purse, thank you.
Turn around. I want your cuffs. Sir. Have you talked to him yet?
Huh?
Have you talked to him yet?
No, not yet. What's your phone?
Okay. Just keep them separate while you're talking to him. I'll stay out here with her too. Let me know you're done.
In contrast to the woman, the man remained relatively calm, trying to resolve everything while also taking full responsibility for his part.
I have the cash. I didn't mean this is like honest to God, I didn't mean this is.
Right, but you do realize that when you come in,
I get what you're saying.
You went. I missed that plastic thing. I missed the body wash.
But see, when I missed the plastic thing, I knew what I did. I hit it,
right,
and then I thought I hit it again, and then
right.
It's not like I was just like, hey, you know what?
No, I understand.
I'm gonna steal it.
And it's a valiant thing you're doing, you're a man, whatnot, but I do not believe that she did not know.
No, she
immediately told you to shut up and stop talking to us when you guys got in there.
No, she wasn't saying that. She said I was talking too much.
Mm-hmm. Because you admitted to not scanning the stuff.
She
didn't want
you. No, she didn't mean it like that. No, she didn't mean it like that, bro. I promise you, she didn't mean it like that. She was just telling me to shut the up because I was talking.
Pretty much saying she had nothing to do with it. He was the one that missed the items and saying that he knows that he missed them.
They're here together every time. Did you watch a video?
No, I haven't.
Watch today's video.
And
then just determine. But they're saying that she's like looking out for him and stuff. So, what were the items? The food and stuff?
Yeah. Food, pregnancy tests, and
The suspect continued to justify their actions as a mistake, refusing to take any responsibility, which forced the police officer to remind them of their prior history.
I accidentally missed this shit today.
Not a big deal times 20 turns out to be a big deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that, but I did not mean to miss.
I mean, you're to the point where you're an alert database over all the Walmarts in the local area. Like, how do you do that just because you made a mistake a couple
Waverly,
times?
I didn't steal shit. I had my daughter with me.
But you're saying you didn't steal anything this time too, and clearly.
No, I just told him when I got in here.
She's clearly involved in everything.
No, she's not
But
involved.
I'm not. Like,
She's not
I'm
involved.
that's what I'm trying to tell you outside, and you kept getting
She's
smart
not.
on me.
You said you don't want to answer any more questions.
Be quiet.
How am I supposed to continue my investigation? We got a probable
I
cause.
understand that,
Standing
but-
there, right next to him when he's
Hey,
not
let me-
standing
And
on
I
it.
understand that, but I'm
As
saying
you're
like,
handing them to him.
let's see what I mean.
Be
Like,
there
she's ready
every
to get
time.
aggressive when you
I'm
talk
not being
about it.
aggressive. I'm telling you my point
It's
of view.
weird.
Shut up.
My
Hey,
cups are
listen.
too small.
More.
They're like the little baby cups.
Hey, more. For real, sir. She had nothing to do with it. Honest to God.
Oh.
In the end, the couple was arrested and charged with felony theft. A continuous and deliberate pattern of theft will inevitably be detected. Refusing to take responsibility or justifying one's actions only makes the legal consequences more severe. Worse yet, these two illegal sisters saw their American dream fall apart completely.
Es gibt ein Gesetz des Staates Florida für den Besitz einer Diebstahlsicherung oder so etwas.
On June 25, 2024, police responded to a shoplifting report at Burlington. The suspects, two women, spoke no English. When officers approached one outside the car, she immediately exploited the language barrier to make things difficult for them.
Hey, wie geht es dir? Kann ich kurz mit dir reden? Kann ich kurz mit dir reden? Bist du mit jemand anderem hier? Okay. Okay. Sie sagen, der andere ist im Laden? Ja. Aber das ist das richtige Fahrzeug. Oh. Okay. Legen Sie Ihre Hände hinter Ihren Rücken. Legen Sie Ihre Hände hinter Ihren Rücken. Bleiben Sie hier, bleiben Sie hier. 24, eine Person festgenommen. 1024, kopieren Sie ein kalifornisches Nummernschild. Ja, sagen Sie nicht, dass Sie mit der Zielform. Hier werden Sie es. Bleiben Sie hier, bleiben Sie hier. In welchem Laden? Oh, er hat sie bereits. Barrington. Ich sehe ihn. Sie sind schon mit ihm draußen. Was war das? Die Händler im Auto. Habt ihr es schon gesehen? Ich habe sie gesehen. Beide haben die Ware ins Auto gepackt. Moment.
The suspect was believed to be waiting in the parking lot for the other accomplice to come out so they could flee, and her constant requests to use her phone only raised further suspicion from the police.
Ich schreibe einfach jemandem, wahrscheinlich der anderen Person drinnen. Spricht sie Englisch oder nicht? Okay, los. Ich werde sie durchsuchen, bevor sie ins Auto steigt. Ich werde sie einfach so gut durchsuchen, wie ich kann, bevor sie ins Auto steigt. Ich hab's verstanden. Du hast gesagt, es war keine weitere, richtig? Ja. J. Markowski hat sie, soweit sie weiß, nur um sicher zu gehen, dass es nur 2 sind, richtig? Oh hey, das war in ihrer Tasche. Das wird benutzt, um Diebstahlsicherungen zu knacken. Es gibt ein Gesetz des Staates Florida für den Besitz einer Diebstahlsicherung oder so etwas.
The device found on her person said it all. She wasn't there to shop. Indeed, reports revealed the suspect was part of an organized retail theft ring targeting multiple stores that same day, and the second suspect was involved as well.
Sie weiß es ursprünglich nicht, aber... Du hast nur deine Nummer. Nein, du hast den Ausweis. Du hast nicht. Wie wäre es, wenn wir deinen hier ausleeren? Okay. Nein. Okay. Wie wäre es, wenn du öffnest? Mal sehen, was da drin ist. Okay. Ich verstehe, dass du mich nicht verstehst, aber weißt du was? Öffne das. Okay. Wie wäre es, wenn wir einfach einen Übersetzer benutzen? Ich bitte dich, es zuerst zu öffnen. Haben wir hier einen Schalter oder so etwas? Oder wie wäre es mit diesem Wagen? Ist der von dir oder von hier? Scheiße. Das ist von hier? Du hast einen Handschuh? Ja. Ist das deine? Hast du ein Foto von deinem Ausweis? volles Dach.
At this point, each suspect was placed into the patrol car, and they began to worry about their fate, fully aware that their earlier actions had now landed them in serious trouble. In reality, one of the two suspects had given birth on US soil and was still living in the country illegally, so their main concern was facing deportation. They paid no attention to their crimes, focusing only on their own fate. The suspects were charged with organized retail theft and possession of anti-theft devices, facing both criminal penalties and potential immigration consequences. This case teaches that shortcuts and deceit come with heavy consequences. One bad decision can snowball into major legal and personal trouble. What do you think about cases like this? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss the next video. Or even worse, these women even turned the incident into a violent struggle.
No, please!
Resisting. This can go a lot easier.
Por favor, no. Please, baby.
On June 24th, 2024, police were dispatched to JCPenney after reports that two suspects had been detained for shoplifting. Upon arriving at the scene, an employee stepped forward and explained the entire situation.
So, they both selected stuff, took hangers off of stuff, hid the hangers throughout the store. I was on top of them the whole time because it's slow, so it was easy.
So they're not here?
No, they're in here right now. They're in the holding room. I tell you what was going on before. This was
Gotcha.
Okay.
So I just wanted to do that before.
How much?
It was almost $500 together.
Okay.
I got a receipt over there for you guys.
Okay.
And one doesn't speak English that well, but the other girl does, and I also have somebody in there on our end that speaks English.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you. Hi. Do we have IDs on us?
No.
No? No IDs?
No. Driver's license, nothing? Okay.
Alright, I gotta read this to you guys, okay? Before we talk about anything. Just listen, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand each of these rights so I've explained them to you?
Esos son tus derechos.
Both suspects spoke Spanish, and only one of them had no knowledge of English. But they didn't realize that the professional police team was fully prepared to handle this situation.
Derecho de quedarse callado. Cualquier cosa que diga puede emplearse ni hacer ninguna declaraciones, ¿entiendes? Ok. ¿Tú quieres hablar con nosotros? ¿No? ¿O sí? ¿No? ¿No quiere hablar?
No, pero...
Está bien. She doesn't want to talk. So 10:15.
Okay. All right. I'll have you stand up over here. Yeah, come on. No, you gotta stand up. No, that's how it's
Listen.
going. Come on.
Hold on, but we'll do this one at a time. Come back. You stand up.
Stand up too.
Stand up.
No, por favor,
Stand up. Come on. Don't make this hard. I'll let her go. Déjala. You stand up.
por favor. Por favor, tengo
Stand
una hija
up.
que me espera en casa. Sorry.
Stand up or you're going to get a resisting charge.
Llama al muchacho. ¿Cómo?
A resisting charge. Carga de resisto. Stand up.
Carga de resisto. Stand up.
Come on. We're not.
Clearly, neither of the women was willing to cooperate, forcing the police to take a more assertive approach. But the women did not make it easy.
Here.
Come on.
Why? Stop.
Stop. Come on.
No, 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 no. Please, no. No, por favor, please, no. Please, no. Why? Why? Why you do this to me? Why? No. No. No, please. No, please. No, 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 no. No, por favor, no. No, please. No, por favor, no. No, 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 no. Por favor, no. No, no, no.
Siéntete.
No, pero
Siéntete ahora.
Por favor, no.
Dame tus manos.
No, por favor, no, 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 no. Por favor, señor, por favor, no, por favor, no. No, por favor, please, please, please. No, por favor.
Stop.
Por favor, no, please. No, no, mira, no, no, please. No. Ya no, por favor, no. No, please, te lo pido, please.
Stop. You good, man? Sit down. Sit down now.
No, sí, ya.
Stop resisting.
The chaos escalated as both resisted, forcing the officers to separate them, yet the struggle didn't stop. The police had a very difficult time handcuffing the woman outside.
Resisting. This can go a lot easier.
Por favor, no. Please, tengo baby. No, baby. Really?
Stop.
Por favor, no. Andrea. Me están maltratando.
If you're able to speak.
No FD. Just additional units.
Por favor, yo les pago.
Let's go.
No, please. I'm not accused. ¿Y tu teléfono? No, tú tienes el mío, yo tengo el tuyo. I'm not accused. Sir.
You were with her, and she stole stuff that you selected as well.
Ay, no. Señor, nosotros pagamos.
Put your hand behind your back now.
The suspect resisted simply to avoid being handcuffed, even though it was only a temporary detention for questioning. But her resistance immediately led to criminal charges.
Put your hand behind your back.
I know. Hold on.
Hold on for what? Put your hand.
Pagamos, señor, se lo juro. Se lo juro, nosotros pagamos. Señor, por favor, señor, por favor, señor, por favor. Por favor, señor, por favor, nosotros pagamos, señor, se lo juro, we pay, please.
Sit
down.
Sit
down. Yeah, down, down, down.
Okay.
Down.
Get up.
Ya, ya.
Párate.
Ya, ya.
Vamos.
Oh, venga, va.
Siéntate.
What do I want to go for?
No.
Hang on, where are you taking her?
Ya va.
Where are you taking her?
Mi
The
teléfono.
cruiser.
Where's your cruiser at?
I don't give a shit about your phone.
Where's your
Tu
cruiser at?
teléfono.
It's on the east side.
Where's your cruiser at?
East side, Jesse Penny.
Take them both out, or they're both going in the car.
One moment. Dame tu teléfono.
We'll be back for the rest of this. You're gonna get secured. Alright.
No, ya, no. No me maltrates, que yo estoy tranquila. No me
Vamos.
In the end, they were both charged with petty theft and resisting with violence. Failing to cooperate with law enforcement can turn a minor situation into serious legal trouble. Staying calm and compliant is the only way to protect yourself.